The work that I do kind of relates back to the history of painting. I have a big interest in Renaissance painting and trying to find ways to reanimate the tradition of painting in a modern context, and that's what I'm doing.
Temple Bar Gallery and Studios was set up in 1983 by a group of artists that were looking for studio space to work in, and since then it's been very much run by artists.
We moved into this old derelict building in 1983 in a part of the city which at that time was fairly run down.
In the 90s, a new building was built on the site of what used to be an old shirt factory, and it's now a purpose-built gallery complex and studios complex.
The gallery is like the public face of the building, that most people come to visit the gallery, and then at certain times during the year we have open days when the studios are all thrown open as well.
The gallery hosts between 7 to 8 exhibitions every year. It's a site for production for artists to make work as well as to exhibit it.
Within Temple Bar, a lot of young artists are working at the cutting edge of contemporary culture.
Project Art Centre started out in 1966, and in its early years it moved around a number of different spaces in the city until it arrived here in 1974 in what wasn't even known then as Temple Bar.
And since then has grown in a myriad of different art forms, with performance, theatre, the visual arts, music.
Project Art Centre was here long before the idea of Temple Bar arose, and in fact was one of the reasons why this area was designated as a cultural quarter.
Well, artists get an awful lot of support from the institution. A lot of the exhibitions we would be putting on in the gallery would be commissioned by us.
We showcase work that we hope is at or near the cutting edge of what's available in the arts.
I mean, we have between 500 and 600 performances a year, so anyone walking in will have a choice of 2 or 3 different theatre or performance productions that they can go to.
A lot of people each year take us up on our offer to come and be surprised, and they enjoy, and our programme is pretty busy for a small art centre in the middle of town.
Graphic Studio Gallery is the oldest gallery in Dublin dealing exclusively in fine art prints such as etchings, lithographs, monoprints and carborundums. We opened our doors in November 1988 with an exclusive exhibition by well-known artists such as Bream Burke, Mary Fowle Powers, Louis Le Brocq, among others. Education is a very important part of our current programme, and we organise artist talks, demonstrations. We work very closely with Temple Bar Cultural Trust, where we have put on workshops for children, senior citizens and other members of the public. Our mission is to promote fine art printmaking, but also for the customer or the tourist to feel they have enjoyed a stimulating visual experience in coming looking at art in the gallery.